Welcome back to Rauscher Racing Weekly. We are here at Cycleland Speedway for points race number 7. It's going to be a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. It's the SRT Spring Challenge. So there's already a ton of cars in the pit area.
Yeah, when we pulled in and seen the parking lot out there full, I was like, holy cow, where the hell are we going to pit? Luckily, we got lucky and our spots were still semi here, not exactly where we normally are, but 1 or 2 down is not bad for the car count we're going to have.
Yeah, it's going to be a late 2 nights, I have a feeling.
I think so. So I know we have clone carts, and they usually make the show run along anyway. I don't know if they're here both days or just tonight, but
we'll find out. So
right.
Hopefully all 3 boys have a good night tonight, and
right.
we don't have to thrash on cars for tomorrow.
I hope not. I don't want to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning getting things ready to roll. So
Yeah.
I know both the boys in between basketball games have spent quite a bit of time in the shop. The cars on the scales, adjusting things, so we'll see what we have.
Let's roll into it and hope for a good night.
Welcome back, race fans. We are here at Cycleland Speedway for points race number 7. It's also the SRT Spring Challenge. And yeah, I'm back this week in the car. We were out last week for prom. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of cars here this weekend. It's really hot. It's going to be really racy, hopefully. Hopefully it's, you got to pick a good number when you go up for pulling hills this week. There's going to be a lot of cars. That's like, the pits were full when we got here this morning. And usually when we get here, there's not that many people. So hopefully it's a good night. Hopefully everything just goes smoothly.
Welcome back from commercial break. I'm Brent Rauscher, driver of the 16250 Christensen Automotive Proto Fab and Factory QRC kart. We are here at the Cycleland Speedway for points race number 7 and 8 as a 2-day show, Saturday and Sunday. For the SRT Spring Challenge race, we hope to go out and be consistent for both nights and finish inside the top 10 and maybe win one of these things.
We just got done with pill draw and I pulled 11.
I pulled number 27.
And I pulled number 10.
Welcome back. We just got to a qualifying. I went 27 out of, I believe, 35 cars we have here tonight. Not the best. The reason I went so slow is exiting both corners, like on the bottom, a slick spot, like on each corner was just like one little slick spot, it felt like, and it kept pushing me up, especially in 1 and 2. I know there was, that pushed me really hard. So it made me go 27. I didn't go too far off. The guy that was in first when I came off went in 11.1. I went in 11.4 and it put me down at like 18th or something like that. So we weren't too far off, but still not the best. I knew I could have done better, but the slick spot. So I was trying to roll the corners better, but I just couldn't get it down with the amount of laps we had. I know I'm going to be deep in my heat race, but I know we can get it done. I know we can put it in the show tonight.
Just got done with qualifying. My qualifying round really sucked. I went 30th out of 35. We had the wrong tire pressure in the car, but I think that we're going the right direction on the car setup. Car felt pretty good, just had too much tire slip off of exit.
Right around the go green this time out of turn number 4 for heat race number 2. Here we go, green flag in the air on our heat race number 1 for the open class. It's going to be Koa Crane jumping out to the early lead in front of Jaden Bunch, putting the move on Jack Phillips as Phillips breaks. The 18P of Jack Phillips with problems. Veteran move by Jack to pull down through the infield. We should be able to stay green here. Koa Crane out front, leading the way in front of Jaden Bunch and Jake Park in third. Got to be in the top 3 to transfer directly to the main event. The rest will have to run the B feature. Elliot Benucci around the outside of 3R, Blake Rauscher, and into 4th. Benucci now going after Jake Park for 3rd. Benucci takes the spot for a moment. Park back around to the outside of him. Jake Park holds him off for now. Oh, Benucci going to spin in turn 2 into the infield, gives up 2 spots, but keeps going. Koa Crane in a different zip code right now in the 24K. Almost a full straightaway, the advantage over the 11 DS junior Jaden Bunch. 2 laps to go, that time by the stripe. Blake Rauscher now closing in on the 77X of Jake Park for the final transfer spot. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go for Koa Crane. Koa works down the back straightaway for the final time. Off of turn number 4, Koa Crane will get the win in heat race number 1 and earns the pole for tonight's main event. So Koa Crane with heat race win number 1 on the season in the 24K.
wherever the world may take you. Choose Christensen Automotive.
I just got done with my heat race. I was the very first heat race out for the Opens. I started 6th and I finished 4th. I did really good actually because my heat race is the only heat race I had cars starting behind me. Evans, I think he had 1. There was 2, there was a whole row behind me in my heat race. And I finished 4th. I was 1 outside the transfer spot, so I believe I'm going to start pole of the B main. So hopefully we can go out there and transfer into the A. I think we can get it done. If I put in like a decent setup like I just had, everything should go pretty smoothly, I think, hopefully. And then we're going to transfer into the A.
Hey guys, we had some motor problems. It didn't really run in qualifying, qualified towards the back. Heat race was terrible. It didn't run again after we swapped motors. So we're trying to figure it out. We sent the motor off to a guy that builds motors at the racetrack, see if the timing is off. We swapped the motors. It didn't run in the heat race. We don't know what's wrong with it. Hopefully we have it figured out for the B main. I will probably start towards the back because I didn't finish my heat race. I just pulled off because the motor wasn't running right. It was just going it was just super bubbly. It just jolted me in the car because it lay down, pick up, lay down, pick up, lay down, pick up, lay down. So we hope we got it figured out. We are gonna hopefully roll into the B main. Hopefully go up and win the thing and put it in the main event and then go from there. the main event in the infield. special break. We are here to recap my night. I qualified terrible. I qualified 20th. Heat race, we had to swap the motor. It didn't run. Even after we switched the motor, it still didn't run, so I just pulled to the infield. I started then 8th in the B main, and in the B, I got up to 3rd and had a tough break with another car, and he got into me, and I went around, and I just didn't have enough laps to get back to the transfer spot, so I missed the A main by 1, and we will brush it off and roll into today and be ready to go.
In my heat, I started 6th and got up to 4th, I think. So I think I was one spot out of the transfer spot, but we had the wrong tire pressure on. And off of a restart, this was spinning the tires and the car got by me. And that put me starting 8th for the B main. Started to work my way up through. I was 5th, I think. So I think then I was also one spot out of the transfer. And totally spun out on my own again. So I think I like to do that a lot, seems like. So hopefully today we can do a lot better and we do better in qualifying so we don't have to work as hard throughout the night.
Hey guys, I'm here talking about my recap of night number 1 of the SRT Spring Challenge. So it started off, last time we talked I think was after qualifying, I'm not sure, but we came back after qualifying. I had to start 6th in my heat race. I finished 4th, which put me, it was the first heat race, so it put me starting pole of the B main. And started pole, and I won the B main. I led every lap. I pulled away. The car was really fast. The track was hooked up top. It was just hammered down. It was really good. So I finished 1st in the B main. That put me 19th to start in the A main, which is way deep. I think there's only 2 cars behind me because they only took 4 from the B, so it was only the 2 cars that guy. Only 3 finished behind me with all the cars behind me in the A main. And I worked my way up to 6th. I dodged a lot of big crashes throughout the A main, and everything worked out, put down some good laps, and I finished 6th, which is our best finish of the year so far, which is almost better than what I've had before. My top finish here is a 5th place, so we almost beat that. The car felt really good, so hopefully we start the night off a little bit better tonight, have like a similar heat races and stuff like that, put it right in the EA this hopefully tonight, and I think it's really good.
I'm Kim Rauscher. And I'm Michelle Smith. So we have a guest, it's Blake's girlfriend with us. She has been coming to races for a little bit, but let's talk about what it's been to see Blake race.
He's been doing pretty good recently. It's fun to watch when he does better. He doesn't flip, and I credit my lucky underwear entirely.
That's awesome. It's great to have Rochelle here. She does come at least, I would say, once a month. She is here at the track to watch Blake. It makes it a lot of fun in the dynamic, and he enjoys having her here.
It's just part of sharing our life. It's a big commitment. It's a thing that we do a lot. So having her here, I think, is just putting her in the family fold, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the boys last night. I think Brent had quite a bit of struggle. We're having some motor issues, ignition box issues. We did send the motor off last night to a fellow competitor to look at. There's just not a lot you can do at the track, right? And so it's all about who you know and who can open it up for you, because Derek just doesn't know motorcycle motors, and so it's a struggle at 2 days.
And 4-strokes are not as easy to tear into as the boys have the 2-stroke engines, and those are a little more simplified on the inside, whereas a 4-stroke is just got a lot more components to it, so it makes that understandable.
Yeah, so when you open it and you don't know, we just change it out. So last night we made a motor change. Uncle David and Derek, his dad, thrashed and got it done so he could go out for his heat race. And still in the heat race, it just seemed like it was not responsive. It wasn't firing, so he pulls to the infield, as you guys see in the video. We believe that to be an ignition box issue, so if it doesn't tell it to go, it can't go, and there's not much the driver can do from the inside. So it is what it is. It's a hard fall. Watching him not make the B was rough, but it is what it is sometimes with racing. I think for me, as a highlight, watching Blake have the gaps that he did last night in the B main were exciting to see him just continuously hit his marks. Even with the yellows and the repack, he still hit his marks, I feel like.
He did. He was really fast. He was a rocket. I think that first start, I want to say he was a straightaway ahead of the rest of the pack. It was great to watch. That's a confidence booster at this track. We're not racing with people who aren't good in this class, and these upper classes are it's high competition. Even in the B main.
Say B main, yeah, it was still full of anticipated A mainers, people who should have transferred right either out of qualifying or right out of their heat race to the A.
Exactly. So it was, when you say, oh, it's just a B main, it really, at this level, a B main win is a huge accomplishment at this track.
So we're going to roll into night 2 and see where that takes us.
Yep. Hopefully Evan does a little bit better tonight. Evan just needs to get his confidence up, I think. If Evan can get his confidence up, he's still, I want to say he's in red bluff mode still. He's still trying to back it in the corner and drive off, whereas this is more of a momentum track. So you just want to keep that momentum going around the track. So as soon as he gets that and figures that out, I think he'll be good. So hopefully tonight he'll do a little better.
What are your hopes for night 2, Rochelle?
I just want to see him do good again.
No flipping. That's what we like.
Nobody flipping or getting tore up. Let's just drive it on the trailer at the end of the night. 2 nights of that, it'll be a whole win.
Win-win. And we have next